All right, all, happy Friday. Today we are going to be talking about supporting details, and you are going to use your assigned slides for May 6th and May 7th for your supporting details. So you may ask, what are supporting details? So I debated on putting a list on your slideshow right here of what supporting information or supporting details are, but truly they are going to vary from product to product. If my product was a food item, actually let me start with something else. So I had used my glasses with a shield as an example before. So of course you do have, honestly I guess that would be considered the name. But there's a description here. It specifically points out it's non-medical, where it's made, otherwise nice and sleek, but then there's a bunch of information on the back. And in this case, it talked about the product benefits, the configuration, the purpose, and how you install it, and then graphics of how you install it. So if you had an electronic device, this might be some information that you would want to include. Whereas if you had some type of food packaging, so if we were using some food packaging as an idea, you can see here we have the brand name. We know that it's Blue Diamond makes almonds, and these are almond crackers. It's, some interesting advertising, irresistible snacking, smart eating, saying that they're new. Here's their actual product name. We have the flavor, that they're wheat and gluten-free. Again, another description kind of what the item is. It has the weight. It talks about the serving suggested. Of course, you have your nutrition facts, questions or comments. It has a small write-up on the back about how they're going to taste. And again, talking about the number of calories, the number of crackers, what they're made of. And then it also talks about other items that they make. And then on the bottom, you have a barcode. So depending on your product is really going to depend on what your supporting information is. Depending on your product, you might need to do a little research of a product that's similar to it to find out what your supporting information is going to need to be. And then from there, you are brainstorming what that's going to be. So if you're doing a food product, I'm not necessarily looking at this for accuracy. However, if you're developing something that is health conscious, please make sure it is appropriate. If you have a soda, please make sure it is appropriate. Think about what is making sense for your product. Don't put complete gibberish there. When I assess the product information, I am not necessarily looking at that information as it's going to be right or wrong. I am assessing that information, does it make logical sense? This is where we're tapping into our logic category. And this information is simply going to be very simple text boxes. I might put the word ingredients there. I might put the word nutrition facts. Don't worry necessarily about the graphic appeal of it right now. This is just a page for you to brainstorm about your supporting information and what it's going to need to be. If I was doing this cracker box and I was going to put the words irresistible snacking, smart eating, I would want to include those on this information sheet for today's assignment. Questions on that? All right, go ahead, get busy. Those of you that are working from home, if you have questions on the assignment, please make sure you reach out and have a great weekend.